Hey, y'all know I was thinking about something. I just came back in and I was thinking about something because I was looking at some videos. I had went out and I came home. I'm like, let me throw this quick video up. And I was thinking about, have you guys ever wondered why when we look at hair extensions being installed or a press out or a color correction or things like that, have you guys ever noticed more so when it comes to extensions, that you ever notice that we always see the installation, we see what the hair looked like beforehand, if the hair is in a bad condition, but we never see the takedown, right? We never see the takedown. We never see the woman that got that hair color, that already had hair color and it was dry and brittle on the ends, and they went ahead and added more color to it, right? They went ahead and bleached the roots down into it. We never see what happens. What does that client hair look like 2 weeks after they have just got that done? And it just made me think about that because I was trying to figure out, because I'm really big on us dealing with hair loss in our community. All right. And I was like, well, what is it? Because I always talk about this vicious cycle. And I thought about it. I can understand why women continue to do what they're going to do. Right now, I don't really understand the ones that are at home, because I know you can see what's happening with your hair and whatnot. But for those that don't really know and you just see it and you're like, you know what? I'm going to go to her because you're seeing the end results and it's looking fabulous. I get it. Why? I get it now. I know it. I feel like I'm like, oh, and y'all got it already, I'm sure. But I was looking today and I'm going to respond to the young lady. She had put in there that she no longer, she went down a list of some of the things that she did not like about going to the salon. She said, no salons for me. She said that she's sick of the deposits. She is sick of the, they come in late. No, they're not held accountable for anything. But if they're late, they're late. It's the end of the world. If you hear me saying this, I'm talking about you. I'm just trying to remember everything. And she was like, no more Instagram hairstylist for me. And I'm like, wow, right? And I was like, I wonder what made her go to them, but then it makes sense. It's attractive. So if you're looking at, let's say, for instance, a quick weave, and I was like, I know they're not going to show this. Like I used as an example, if someone puts the hair, you know how we mold the hair down and we use that head wrap, the paper to tie so the hair can dry through the dryer, but they're using that for a quick weave. And then somebody put up today, if you get quick weave, you don't have no money. I'm like, oh, so quick weave's not in? Y'all let me know if that's true or not. I'm like, that don't make sense. But so anyway, I guess maybe they're into the tape extensions. I don't know. So y'all know I be in the world, but I ain't in the world. Like I'm not doing hair and all that stuff like I still do, but not as much. So anyway, maybe like twice a month. I'm just going on. But anyway, this is not going to be a long video. But I was thinking about, just for an example, a hairstylist. Y'all know how we look on TikTok or Instagram, and they like look at her hair and her hair look all dingy. It's not washed. So they make it really dramatic. So you be like, oh, I know what's she going to do to her hair, right? So they show you, they shampooing the hair. They first show you the state of the person's head from the back, and it's dry and everything like that. Then they show you that, look, this is going to be your experience. They wash the hair in the salon, and you're like, ooh, woo. And then they braid that hair back. They leave some hair out depending on the style that they get. And then they say, you know what? Let's go ahead and put this paper. They put the paper, or they put this gel that they put on. They pull your hair in a ponytail, and they put the gel. It's supposed to be a shell to protect your hair. And then they go in and they just start taping. I mean, not taping, but gluing the hair around your head, or they sew it in too. They may put the braids and they sew it in. You don't see them do the conditioning of the hair, right? Most of the time you don't. Now, if you do, it's like great for you. That's a good hairstylist, right? Good salon. Thank God that they implementing something, right? You don't see them do a consultation. You never, you rarely see them do consultations. Like, that's a big deal, right? Your consultation now, and I realized that too. I'm like, dang, your consultation is online, because before, I remember I had my hair natural for years. And then when I cut it, I needed someone, and I didn't know my hairstylist was still doing hair, like the one that I've been to since I was 18. And I went online and I had to answer all these questions. Okay, what you getting? You getting a cut? Can your hair handle the cut? It's asking me the questions of the state of my hair. Now, I'm not a professional, but that I realized, I'm like, oh, that's their consultation. So however you answer it, that's what they're going to see when you come there. And then the one that I went to, she actually asked questions. She was very good. So I will not throw shade at her, but really the consultation is online. So once you do that and you go in there, they're now going to take these photos, or they're going to show you video of, hey, look at us and look what we're doing. So they're taking they're showing the video of the before, and then they're showing you whatever those methods is, some of the methods I just talked about. And once they do the method, right, and then they cut the hair, they take the razor, they may cut it, or they go in and they do you the short bob or the pixie cut or the hair added in, or the frontal that they sewed on the top. They're showing you the frontal they sewed that on, and how, look, it disappeared. It's all natural. And you're like, ooh, yes, I'm getting that, because I just saw somebody do that. She didn't glue the front, which I thought was really, really good, this young lady. She didn't glue the front. She stitched it on, and you couldn't even see where it was stitched on, even in the front. So then when she pressed it back, you didn't see anything. It just looked like it was her hair, but the lady didn't have any frontal, any perimeter in the front. And so, I don't know if it's a mosquito biting me. Anyway, so I'm bringing this all out because I'm like, dang, how did they get us? How did they hoodwink us in there like Jedi mind trick? I'm like, that is the Jedi mind trick. Girl, look how I slayed her hair. And everybody like, Slade, where you at? Where you located at? But no one says, hey, can you show us the condition of that person's hair 2 weeks from now? Or did that person come back to you? Can we see the condition of her hair? I bet you if y'all asked that, and I bet you if they did, you wouldn't want to go back to them. You know why? Because I can almost guarantee you, if you gel the hair back, or if you put paper on the hair, right, for these quick weaves, and then I keep saying tape, and you glue those extensions around the hair, and then you put the frontal on, you think that young person, that young lady or that older woman or whatever, you think that they're going to literally go and wash their hair? They don't know. Especially if you got it with the gel back, and then you taping it on, and then you got paper over it. You can't wash it. You can't get to your roots. You can't wash it. And guess what? You think that they're going to take that out in 2 weeks? No, ma'am. They're going to wear that hair like it is freshly sewed in, and they don't have any problems. They're going to wear that hair till it can't curl no more, till it can't do what it can't do, or they already got plans. So that's going to be 6 weeks of no wash, 6 weeks of no conditioner. I'm being nice with 6 weeks. Some of y'all can go longer than that, because some of y'all going to take care of the extensions, the hair extensions or the wigs faster and even better than your own hair. That in itself is really not a good thing. So they're not going to wash it. There's no treatment. You can't even put oil in it. And then that's where that pack comes in, right? Then you taking a comb, you trying to dig in it because it's itchy. Your hair is screaming. Your hair follicles is screaming. I'm suffocating. Nothing is happening here. So then when they take that hair down, guess what, y'all? They're going to call somebody to say, hey, I'm going to wear my hair out because my scalp is dry. Now they got scalp issues going on with their hair. They have, they're complaining about, I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like, I don't know why in my living room, in the dining room area, it's like the mosquito. I'm trying to see where they're coming from. I just got rid of the rose bush. But anyway, you look at their hair afterwards. That's when they come into a real professional, somebody who take care of hair. I need them to take, and then we're going to take it down. We're going to do what we need to do. And then it's going to be another event or something going on. They're like, I can't keep wearing my hair. And they're going to go back and they're going to do what they want to do, right? And it is the same vicious cycle. So that's the reason why that person may see their hair and they like, okay, I'm gonna get me some treatments done, maybe a week or two, and then I'm gonna go back. You know, if I got an event or something, I want something real dramatic, I'm gonna go back to that girl because I know she gonna do whatever. And if I come to this person, she gonna say, listen, your hair is not in the state. It's not in a good condition to be putting glues and stuff on it. That's how we're trying to build your hair back. So you got one stylist that's like, hey, we trying to build your hair back so that, you know what I mean, you don't lose your hair, right? And then you got the other stylist saying, honey, 65, come on in, let's go. Okay, so that is the difference. So that explains, that's part of the reason why clients continue to go back, because you see the end result. You see the manifestation of the gift, because they are very gifted. Young ladies are very gifted. They have, you know, skills, and there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is, the biggest problem is that we don't care enough about our hair. You know, we did Salon Talk Sunday, and we got Salon Talk coming this Sunday, June 1st at 7 p.m., right? So we're doing Salon Talk, and we're going to, I'm going to pick the conversation that we talk about, and I want to talk more about identity, because I like what Dawn started when she talked about the fact that you don't have to lose your identity trying to keep up. You know what I mean? Trying to continue to style and not where are you at? You know. So I think I'm going to continue with that, and I'm going to bring something else out as well. And we will be on her channel. It is Ask the Beauty Expert. Ask the Beauty Expert. Okay, so you can go to that channel. You can subscribe now, and we will be on the month of June, 7 p.m. on Sundays. Okay, but I just wanted to bring that out to you guys, because I was like, why do they keep going back to them? Because you're seeing the beauty of it. You're seeing the end result, right? And you're not seeing what happens after, when they got to take that thing down, when they at home or when they go into that salon and they taking it down, and they using the wrong products, the alcohol, like we talked about on Salon Talk last week, where they're taking the hair down and they see the hairline thinning, and they're like, well, just put some hair fibers there or whatever, just to cover it up, or I need a hairstyle that's gonna cover it. But they're gonna keep putting that glue on, even though they see it. The professional sees it. So you guys don't get to see the takedown. You don't get to see the trauma, the hair follicles that has risen because of the trauma from the glue. You don't get to see the scabs with the where the thickening of the whiteness from all of that, from the product buildup, from the hair dryness, from if they now have a scalp disorder. A lot of you have scalp disorders that you never had a scalp disorder before until you continuously did these bad practices. And so when you look at that, if you saw that, I wonder if you saw these people that you see the end result where they swinging their hair and it's bouncing, they fluffing it back. I wonder if you asked them, hey, why don't you do a video and show us how I take down, and look how bad the condition of that person's hair is. Would you actually continue doing it like that, the way you're doing it? Would that finally say, you know what, let me change this because this is not working out? I pray you guys understand it is not to bash. We are trying to change the mindset to let you know you can still get those gorgeous, beautiful hairstyles, but you gotta have good practice. You gotta take care of your hair. And the person that you trust that comes into your inner, that close to you, they're touching your head, you gotta be able to question them, ask them, what are they doing? Ask them where they're licensed. Can they explain what they're about to do to their hair? And they should be okay with that. Hey, may I please have a consultation? Can you please look over my scalp before I do this? And even in that, if they can't do that, then that's a problem. And the other thing is, if you can't ask them to look over your hair and they don't want to do that, they just want you to wash it and prep it, you need to find somewhere to go. Find a stylist that can do that same look, but it's going to take care of your hair. We have to hold people accountable. They may not like it, but that's the real. All right. I pray that this video helps you. I will see you guys next video. I'm your hair coach, Lee Hill. Love you guys to pieces. I'll see you this Sunday on Salon Talk. Bye.